Hi, Malati Vijay Kumar welcoming you once again to Meen Man Cooks. In today's episode, we're going to see a healthy oregano chickpeas. Let's see the ingredient required. 200 grams chickpeas washed well, soaked overnight with a large pinch of soda bicarbonate. A tablespoon of grated coconut, 5 red chilies, a teaspoon of jeera, a few coriander leaves, a few oregano leaves, a teaspoon of lemon juice, salt to taste, oil for tempering. Now let's pressure cook the chickpeas about 4 to 5 whistles. We can add the salt while cooking them. You can pressure cook it in the water that you have soaked. We can add about half a teaspoon of salt. You can even use crystal salt. Let's just twirl it a little so that all the chickpeas are immersed in water. Now let's light the gas. Now let's cover and cook. The water should be quite hot now. The pressure is building up. It will take a few minutes for the 4 whistles to come through. In the meanwhile, we'll grind the coconut, the red chilies and the jeera. That was the first whistle. We'll wait for the next 3. We just grind it to a coarse paste without adding too much water. Awesome. Now let's switch off the stove and allow the cooker to come to room temperature. We've not added water at all. We've rested it after the 4th whistle. The steam has been released, so we can open it now. Oops. Oops, hot. Wow, cooked perfectly. Now we'll drain the excess water. Now let's temper the chickpeas. I'll light the gas. It's hot. I'm seasoning it with garlic infused oil. If you have it, well and good, because garlic is good for digestion and it adds a very good flavor as well. Otherwise, you can use your regular cooking oil. Now let's add the cooked chickpeas to the wok. We are going to add the ground powder as well. Oops, it gives an amazing flavor. The chickpeas are cooked well. The masala has already been roasted, so we don't have to cook this for too long. Put it on the simmest possible. In the meanwhile, let's trim our oregano leaves. If you have fresh oregano at home, well and good. Otherwise, you can use the flakes. This is good for digestion as well. If you have access to fresh oregano, well and good. Otherwise, dry oregano is always available. You could add that. This is nothing but our very own sundal in a different avatar. This is very good for health. But even diabetics are recommended to have at least a tablespoon of sundal every evening. So this is good for health, for kids as well. In the rainy season, children tend to catch a cold pretty often. This oregano leaves, which is also known as karpuravalli in Tamil, is good for to fight the cold. It's good in digestion. we always suggest that we can have different kinds of lentils washed and soaked overnight, drain the water and refrigerate it. Keep it in your deep freeze. As and when you require, you can take the required quantity of the lentil, season it to your taste and serve a delicious sundal. Particularly now, Navratri with just round the corner, we'll have unexpected guests. You can quickly make a sundal and serve it to them. I'm sure they'll enjoy it as well. Don't you think it's time for me to taste it? Really good. Honestly, the flavor of the jeera, the oregano, the coconut, perfect, and the chickpeas are cooked so well, even a grandma can easily feast on it. I'm sure this has motivated you to cook. Do try it and give your feedback. For the recipe, click on meenman.com. For all your non-veg requirements as well, click on meenman.com and place your orders. Do follow us on FIT, that is Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. I'm sure you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed showing it to you. Thank you.